The Marching Roundtable's appearance on tour was made possible by Fred J. Miller Incorporated, found at fjminc.com. The Old Bridge Elementary Drumline from New Jersey recently traveled all the way to Indianapolis to participate in the Drumline Battle at the 2019 DCI World Championships. On this video, we share part of their performance, plus interviews with their directors, instructors, parents, and with some of the students.
Everybody, wave the flags. Whatever flag you got. See, this is international. The Soundsport International Music Festival. Right here in Indianapolis. Oh yes, people. All you in the back, wave your flags too. There we are. Real quick, what's the age range of these guys? Real fast.
10 and 11.
10 and 11-year-old. I like it. Get them trained. 5th graders. They're all 5th graders. First year students, or you've had them for a while? First year drumline. All right. And they're sharing it with you guys here at Indy. Oh yes, this is going to be good. All set? All right, everybody, you know what to do. Count down Old Bridge. Give a 4, 3, 2, 1. Go Old Bridge.
Hey everybody, we're here at Drumline Battle with the guys from Old Bridge Elementary School Drumline. I'm sorry, this is Tim and I'm really worn out from my weekend, so please Colin and Tony, how are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Great, man. Introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Tony Good. I live in Bayonne, New Jersey. I teach band and orchestra elementary school in Old Bridge, New Jersey.
And I'm Colin Bell. I do the same. I'm another band teacher in Old Bridge Elementary School. I'm from Old Bridge, New Jersey, also born and raised.
Cool. So I'm gonna see you guys whip your glasses off now. So how cool you are.
Hey.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so it's very unusual. In fact, this is the first time an elementary group's ever been to Drumline Battle. Like, how did that happen? It seems so unlikely. How in the world did you end up here? I want to know.
Well, yeah. Okay, there's a lot of moving parts. So we were familiar with Drumline Battle when it first started, I believe in 2013. We've taught a lot of drum corps and stuff like that. So we saw it when it first started, and it was back by the parking garage in the street, and Soundsport was like on the stairs, and we really like the inclusive nature of it.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have people from all over the world that are coming here, big and small, all ability levels, age levels, and that access to DCI was just simply non-existent just a few years ago. So we've taught a lot of drum corps and WGI and stuff like that in high school and independent groups. So, but we're very passionate elementary teachers. It's a whole part of our career that doesn't get a lot of attention, especially in this world where we're used to like high level, high school, collegiate level people. And at the elementary level, it has a whole special thing to it in its own. It's a whole skill set. It's a lot of hard work, and they're capable of amazing things. So when we came up with the idea to start the Drumline, we were kind of eyeing this right away. Like, we feel that Drumline Battle and Soundsport is giving us all this unprecedented access to like all of this. The tour we did with the DCI Fan Experience and Keith Kelly, Celtic Horizon Tours, John DeNovi, meeting you. Like, I mean, we have just been welcomed with open arms, and our students are 10, they're in 5th grade. I mean, we brought about, what, 50 people-ish?
Yeah, so we have 15 students. They're all going into 6th grade. They just finished their 4th and 5th grade years with their percussion curriculum that Colin and I have put together over the years. And really, the way we put the drumline together is we actually auditioned these students. We had about 30 kids come out for an audition to be a part of the drumline, and with the support of our administration, we were able to secure enough drums to put out this group that we have here today. And ever since then, you know, we've just been backed. Everyone's really buying into this. Everyone loves drums. Everyone loves the kids. They're cute, and we're having a great time out here. So yeah, we've got about 50 people.
Why drums? Are you guys percussionists?
Oh, yeah.
Is that, so that's the most sense. Makes the most sense.
Yeah, Tony.
And it could have been a kazoo band. It could have been like all kinds.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not that.
We're drum corps guys. We're drummers, man.
We've done drum corps, WGI, all that. Yeah.
We marched Raiders, we marched Boston. You know, like we love this.
Say that again.
Tony marched Raiders. He actually won Boston Crusaders.
You said it with the Boston accent. I was going for that.
Oh, I'm from Jersey now. No Boston accent.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so.
yeah, I mean, those experiences changed their life. You know, and
So how did you convince the kids? I'm going to come in.
Yeah.
First off, you mentioned elementary school. Every band leader knows that makes or breaks a program.
Yeah.
Where the kids start is
Amen.
everything.
Yeah.
So we all know that. So first off, thank you.
Oh,
You're doing a great
thank
job.
you.
And whoever's getting these kids is very lucky.
Yeah.
The second thing I'll say is, how did you convince the kids to do this and to make this trip and the parents? Like, how did you get all that to happen?
So this, we have had some success with our high school band program, marching band, indoor percussion. So really what drove us to do this is to present an opportunity to elementary students. Colin and I feel very strongly that the percussion students deserve their own opportunities to stand out and do something different. You know, when you play wind and you play string instrument, you get to play a lot in bands. The percussionists are kind of asked to kind of wait until it's their turn. So we provided this opportunity for them to really get in there and do some real drumming. And really, that's kind of how it came to be.
Yeah, it's I would explain it as, while we're all about drum corps and stuff like that, this is an extension of our classroom program. So these students, they start in 4th grade. They have to be 1 full year in, and then are allowed to audition in 5th grade. So they already have a
Something
base.
special at the school.
Yeah, it's an after-school extracurricular program. So we have 12 elementary schools in Old Bridge. We're a pretty big district in New Jersey. So we build on the foundations that we have in the classroom, and Tony and I, we're very proud of this. We work hard on this. We're continuing to develop it. We have our own curriculum we use for percussion. If you play out of a band methods book only, you know, your students are going to be going boom, Jake, boom, Jake. And while that works, that works well to keep the drummers out of trouble, I suppose. But I mean, that's not the best skill set to be starting with. So we wiped the slate clean. We wrote our own curriculum.
Wow.
And that gets the kids playing the kind of thing, 16th notes right away, the kind of thing drummers need to play right away, which is we need to be scholastic about it. We also got to do some stuff by rote, et cetera, you know. Now they come into our program, we already know what 16th notes and check patterns and the 4-stroke types are, and we can start there. And that enables us, we only rehearse 1 hour a week, once a week, that's it. We don't want to compete with baseball and soccer and all this. We want to be a part of the student's experience, not take away from it at the same
So
time.
how did you convince the parents and the kids, and especially the administration, to let them take such a giant trip?
Well,
yeah. So this whole thing is more about an experience for them. You know, going back to the whole being in a competitive environment. We made this thing really about coming out here and performing, not competing. Especially in elementary school, we want them to know, yeah, listen, we actually didn't tell them until this morning that, hey, listen, this is a competition.
Yeah, we
so win or lose, that's not why we came to Indianapolis. Our district offers a lot of opportunities for travel, internationally, domestically, and this is an unprecedented thing that we're doing. We've never put elementary students on an airplane and brought them anywhere, you know, away from home. The high school and the middle school have done that, so this is the first time in the district. So Colin and I had gone through a lot of meetings, a lot of presentations to kind of prepare the administration first for this idea. We have a very supportive administration back home, Board of Education, and they really got right behind us. They know what we do locally and in our own endeavors professionally as musicians and all the other things that we do. So they kind of looked at us and said, go for it. And then it was just up to us to really sell it to the families that this was a good thing for them. And these families, and we're very fortunate that there's wonderful people all around us who want their students and their children to experience this amazing world. And here we are.
Actually, our supervisor of arts in our town, who oversees everything in the arts department, is here, as well as an elementary school principal for the school we rehearse, and they're here right now. They're probably
They're with us.
That shows me that you are doing all the things right. Because
Well, yeah.
when you have them with you and that kind of
Yeah.
support and interaction with the events, that's fantastic.
We like to think of it as, they support us.
Everybody pay attention. Everybody pay attention. This is how you do it, people.
This is actually, and it's not like, oh, we're playing political games to make sure that everybody likes us. We made sure
Sell your program.
we made sure of, hey, Anita.
Tina, this is our supervisor.
Come just be on this podcast.
Yeah.
This is our supervisor of arts in Old
Very
Bridge.
nice to meet you.
So-
Very nice to meet you.
We're explaining.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're explaining how, we made you guys part of this from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like we didn't kiss your butt or to make you like us. You know what I'm saying? You're actually part of this.
It's very
yeah.
easy to love them. It's very easy to fall in love. And if you got a chance to see them in action,
did.
they make us proud everywhere we go, no matter what we do, starting from this age on up. So we're really excited to be here today. And you can't go
rallied
wrong.
behind this whole thing of bringing them here and going to all the trouble. But what an experience they're having, right?
And that's what we're hoping. And as one of our parents put it earlier, it's not so much about playing. They didn't just play, they performed.
Right.
They performed to the crowd, they performed for their parents, they made Old Bridge proud, so you can't go wrong. We're really enjoying
There's
this.
some other interesting connections that made this happen. So Tony and I went to Shanghai and presented to Motif Music what we do here, because what they do in China they have kindergarten students and drumlines out there. I'm sure you've seen
Wow, yeah.
Taipei or Taiwan rather and stuff like that. So we saw that and said, that's great, we want to do that. And then we did it, and they were interested in what we were doing. So we went out there and presented our curriculum.
We judged the Drumline Battle.
Yeah, we brought our supervisor with us because we have a very unique Chinese language learning program in our district.
Cool.
So we're trying to tie the language thing with the music thing and make it a much bigger thing, So, we've seen our friends from Shanghai out here. Keith Kelly from Ireland has been
Shout
with us
out
all
Motif
week.
Music.
Motif Music, Celtic Horizon Tours,
DCI Fan Experience.
it's like all this international stuff's right at our fingertips. Why would we not take advantage of it? You know what I'm saying? People need to know this, and do it.
I say all the time, it's all about collaborations, networking, who you know, getting to know people, working together.
And doing things for the right reason.
Thank you for supporting them.
We really appreciate it. It's easy to support when you've got amazing teachers, amazing parents, and a phenomenal program. And in Old Bridge, every time I turn around, we're doing something unique, something new, and truly they get chances to travel. So experience is the best teacher, right?
Yes.
This is only our second year. You need to do this. Take your drumline out here. Take your little kids. Take your middle school. Take them all together. Write a drumline battle. 2-minute routines. It's very simple to do and get in the game. What do? We watched prelims. We toured Lucas Oil Stadium. We took pictures with the trophy.
Had lunch with Dan Atchison.
Lunch with Dan Atchison.
This is getting pretty amazing.
International reception. all that stuff.
So much opportunity.
Do it. Don't wait. We're telling you,
Thank you.
we've done it
Thank
now.
you
So
for
you
letting
do it
us be
too
here.
and join us.
Well, guys, congratulations. Thank you for the support. You guys are doing great work.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank
you very much.
you.
Hey, everybody, here we're going to meet two of the performers from Old Bridge Drumline. So, can you guys introduce them, please?
Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Hannah Cole and I play bass drum.
My name is Michael Santangelo and I play the tenor.
Okay, you guys were awesome today. So, did you have fun?
Yes, a lot.
So, why do you like doing this drumline thing?
I like drumline because I just like music in general and drums are fun.
I like drumline because my older brother James has done drumline in the past at the high school and they both know them. So I thought it would be really fun and I do not regret it.
Wonderful. So, what's been your favorite thing on your trip that you've seen so far here in Indy?
The
Aside from
battle.
the
The battle.
battles.
The drumline battles.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you got to tour the stadium? What
Yeah.
was that like?
That was really fun. I like the TV things.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun walking up. We got to walk on the field and see all the seats and everything empty. It was a lot of fun.
So, you can see yourself out there one day, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Very cool. And so, what's your favorite thing about drumming? Why do you guys do this?
I like drumming because it's like it's like the sport that you move around in most.
Yeah, I agree with him. It's a sport, but then again, it's activity at once because it takes a lot of exercise to hold the drum, and it's also just a lot of fun, and you have to memorize music.
Well, I'm really impressed with you guys. You made the trip. I hope you have a fun the rest of the trip. Are you getting to see some drum corps too?
Yeah.
What did you think of all that?
That was cool.
We saw SCV rehearsal the other day. It was
Really?
pretty mind-blowing, yeah. Right? You guys like SCV when we went there?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, wow, a lot of really impressive people. Well, thank you guys for talking to me. I'm really impressed with your drumming, and I look forward to seeing you drum some more a little later on, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks.
So put your glasses on. Let me see how cool you look in your sunglasses.
Glasses on glasses.
Can we do Old Bridge Drumline or something?
Sure.
Sure.
You guys want to do it? Shout it at the
Yeah.
camera. Ready? Right? 1, 2, ready, go.
Old Bridge Drumline!
Thank you guys. Hey, so this is Tim, and we're at Drumline Battle again with two parents from Old Bridge Elementary Drumline. Can you guys introduce yourselves, please?
Name's Lou Pepe.
Antoinette Larkin?
So you have your kids are in the Drumline?
Yes.
So what do they do?
My daughter's the lead snare drummer.
Very good.
My daughter's the tri-tom.
All right. Well,
Percussion.
they were awesome. What do you think of their performance today?
I thought they were amazing. They rocked the house. They got a standing ovation. They did awesome.
You're definitely turning a lot of heads today.
Absolutely. I think it's very cool. So what do you think about the fact that elementary school drumline is part of this?
Oh my God, I think this is outstanding. It's such a great experience for the kids, for the parents. They're rocking it. They're doing a great time.
This may give an inkling for kids to start younger and all the areas and stuff.
So are y'all first-time band parents, or have you been band parents before?
Yes,
So what do you think about this whole world of marching and music that you're learning about?
It's absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this. I'm taking it all in, and I'm hoping to be back here again.
Absolutely.
It's a whole new world, absolutely. You know, we've seen a lot of performances and practice and stuff. Can't imagine all the stuff that goes involved into it. Stuff. It's great.
So what would you tell a parent who's thinking about, oh, my child is still in elementary school, I don't know if I want to get involved in something like this. What would you tell them?
Definitely try it. You gotta try it because you don't know what you got until you see what it's like. And these kids have shown that they can come far.
And I'm definitely noticing the joy these kids are having today. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm going to pursue it further after today. I'll tell you that.
Cool. What was it like to plan a giant trip like this? It's been a lot of work, I'm sure.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
It's all worth it, though. It's definitely worth it.
A little stressful, but in the long run, it definitely worked out the way we wanted it to.
Cool. And what was your favorite thing about being at the stadium yesterday?
Oh my gosh, what wasn't awesome? I think getting on the field and seeing, where other people play and running around, getting to see behind the scenes.
Isn't that
everything
fun?
was just absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
being on the field was great.
So is this your first time to see these kind of marching groups at this level, this drum corps? What do you think about the activity and what they're doing?
I can't believe what goes into it. I've never known all the progress that they had to make, all of the steps it took to get here and to go this far. And
All the other people.
I'm impressed.
I'm sorry, all the other people involved in it as well. The teachers, the coaches, all the people behind the scenes. There's a lot of people involved.
Absolutely. Well, cool. Well, thank you for talking to me. Congratulations to your students.
Thank
and I think it's
you.
wonderful you're supporting them in this wonderful endeavor.
Great.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
You guys are wonderful. Hey, this is Tim. I'm at Drumline Battle in Sound Sport, and we're still talking to the wonderful people from Old Bridge Elementary Drumline, and I'm talking to Charlie. And I don't usually talk to people who have cooler beards than me, so I'm making an exception. But that is quite the chin spinach you have going on. How long have you been growing that? I know we're not supposed to be talking about beards, but I have to ask you.
Say for about 2 years now, and I'll tell you, beard oil goes a long way. Combing, the whole 9 yards.
I'm telling you,
you gotta take care of it.
I have friends that swear by the beard oil. Absolutely. Otherwise, it can get a little out of hand.
You
right?
can, absolutely.
Anyway,
it's like a kid. You gotta take care of it.
and your beard makes you a better drum instructor.
You know it.
Of course. So you have a history. You marched where?
I marched with the Jersey Surf Drum and Bugle Corps for about 2 years. Then I did a year at the Cadets. Then I aged out in 2016 with the Carolina Crown.
Okay, no slouchy groups those. And now what do you do with Old Bridge?
I help out with their marching band program and their indoor percussion program as well. In the marching band, I teach the horn line, I teach visual, and also teach some of the instruments there. And for the indoor percussion program, I teach the cymbal line and also help the battery with their visual as well.
So you're a drummer, though.
I am.
You're a drummer. Okay. So what do you think about the fact that these elementary kids are here at Drumline Battle? People are going to be like, elementary kids? But they were awesome. Their show was great. What do you think about them being here?
These kids are the talk of the town right now. I mean, when they were performing out there, people were going nuts with them. And they're not just doing simple basic stuff. They're throwing down some serious beats, and they're doing it very maturely. And I cannot put enough emphasis on the amount of work that not only the kids, but also Tony Good and Colin Bell have put into this program. They've been a part of the Old Bridge program for a long time now, and they also have their own drum corps history as well. So to see what they're putting into this and making this what it is, like these kids are going to be the example for elementary school drumlines for years to come, and these kids are just doing a great job.
Well, and who doesn't want kids to start as early and have as much experience as possible before they show up at your program? These kids are getting this great training, this great experience. They're seeing what's possible. I mean, imagine elementary school kids getting to see drum corps, all these drum lines. Then when they show up at your, well, what do you think? They show up at your high school program, they're going to be at another level.
At a completely another level. I cannot, like, I wish I had this experience when I was even in like middle school or early high school as well. The fact that these kids are doing what they're doing and getting this experience in 5th grade is remarkable. And come even middle school, and then once they enter high school, they're going to be they're going to be ruling the world. And they're great kids too. They're not mean kids. Every one of these kids are nice. They shake your hand. They're incredible human beings as well.
So you got a lot of parent and administrative support. Is there a secret to how you engage them and get their support? Because that's something some people struggle with.
I think really bringing them out here, bringing the
they're here.
and the administration amount. We have like 50 people here experiencing what First Off Drum Corps International is like. Bringing them out to finals, seeing them within the atmosphere of drum corps and just drumline in general. I think that's really been the strong key, is really them getting the experience of what this is all what this is all about, because we can talk about it forever, and they can just be like, oh, okay, that's cute, they do this drumline thing, but it's very different for them to come out here, see what all this is about, and to really make it personal for them, and to share that experience with their kids. And that just goes a long way.
Excuse me. And you don't know till you're here, and you're in the middle of it. So I always encourage people, come, bring your important people, bring your groups, because it's a fantastic experience.
Please come. I would not miss this for the world. I'm trying to get out here every single year I can. I literally flew in at like midnight this morning. I'm leaving at 6 a.m. tomorrow just to be here and also see friends who I've marched with and taught with over the years. I would not miss this for the world. Please come. It'll change your perspective on what band and drum corps is in general.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into a lengthy discussion of beard oil. So I'm not gonna let you make you guys watch that. But thank you for talking to me.
Thank you for having me.
That's really great that you're here, and what you're doing for these kids is awesome.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
That was scary. All right. All set to go? All right. They're ready to go. Let's have this, guys. You know what to do. Count it down. Give a 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, Old Bridge.
1, 2, 3, 4.
much. It is now 11:44, and we officially had our first person flossing for the day. You saw it. I had about 12:30, but okay, 11:44. We'll take it. All right.
Find other interviews and videos from top DCI designers, instructors, and marchers, behind-the-scenes videos, interviews, and podcasts from winter camps, spring training, traveling during the season, and performances, all at marchingartseducation.com/DCI-2019. The Marching Roundtable is proud to be an official media partner of Drum Corps International.